That looks like certified money, all the way to the bank. I know eggs are expensive in some parts of the country, but use as many as you like. One-hander. Add whatever you want to make your eggs creamier. Some people use milk, some people use Greek yogurt. I like to go in with a little bit of heavy cream and then give it a nice whisk. This will help you get those eggs nice and fluffy, and we're getting it to that consistency that we love and appreciate. Let's put this to the side and let's go make our sausage. Use whatever sausage patties you like. I always find these convenient, affordable, and they're really good. Get some cooking spray on that pan. It's always the last one that wants to be difficult. All right, let's just put these to the side. Hey Ted, pass me a paper towel, please.
That's what I'm doing.
Thanks, buddy. Just gonna clean off some of this excess grease. Just gonna toss in 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm gonna let that butter melt slightly, not 100% of the way, just because I want to get some of that egg in there too. And now we'll pour our eggs. And remember, the second that egg hits the pan, start mixing. And as you can see, because we have that butter in there, those eggs are not sticking to the pan at all. That is beautiful. And you can cook your eggs how you like it. If you like a soft scramble, if you like them a little bit harder, it's your eggs, it's your choice. I'm just here to make sure that your food tastes good. All right, at this point you can turn your heat off because the residual heat from the pan should cook the eggs the rest of the way. But essentially, this is how I like my eggs. Nice, soft, fluffy, absolutely perfect. And let's just take this off the heat so it doesn't continue cooking. Let's see if we can slide this perfectly in the center. Nope. Nope. Close enough. All right, let's go ahead and make our butter. So, whole stick of butter, toss it in your bowl. All right, our butter is nice and melted. All right, the honey that I had crystallized, but that's perfectly fine. We can just take it up by the spoon. Go ahead and add a little bit of honey to your bowl, followed by some of your favorite pancake syrup. And just for the razzlest of dazzles, we're gonna add a tablespoon of brown sugar. Grab a baking sheet with the parchment paper or silicone mat, whatever you decide to use. And we're gonna grab our favorite Hawaiian rolls here. Minus 2 of them because my youngest wanted 2 for breakfast, but we'll still get through. You know, we'll just make this even and take this last one off. All right, give it a little flipperooski. We're gonna start first by basting the inside with some of that sweet butter. 350 degrees for about 5 or 6 minutes just to get them nice and toasted. And then we're gonna put the egg, sausage, and cheese in it. All right, you scallywags, let's get our wire rack ready. Let's go ahead and line up our sausage patties across those sliders. Let's go ahead and put our eggs on top of the sausage. And at this point now I'm gonna go ahead and season it with just a little bit of black pepper. Genuinely thought I had some cheese in the house. I only have the bag stuff, but cheese is cheese. So let's go ahead and sprinkle some of that on top of our eggs. Then we're going to carefully put our tops back on. Perfect. Now, of course, you can leave this as is, but come on now, this is me we're talking about. We gotta be a little extra. So we're gonna take some of that sweet butter and we're gonna baste the tops. And I'm not gonna put too much on it just because I want this to bake properly without making it too soggy. And then I'm gonna put a little bit more on it once it comes out the oven. All right, let's get a pretty presentation plate going. And let's put these sliders right in the center. That's perfect. I saw the good brother Justin Holmes do this, and I think it's a really good tip. Instead of cutting these with a knife, just take like a bench scraper or kitchen tool like this. Just cut it kind of down the middle. And just because we're greedy, we're just gonna put a little bit more of that honey butter on top. Look at that. That looks like certified money, all the way to the bank. Get a load of these bad boys. Another close-up shot. Nice, cheesy, looking good, delicious. Let's take a bite. That's so good. It's just like tasting a McGriddle, only it's a slider. You can't beat that. Oh yeah, I forgot I gotta say goodbye. Actually, you only say goodbye to people that you'll never see again. I know I'm gonna see you guys pretty soon because you're gonna subscribe to my channel and get easy recipes like these, right? Right? But seriously, if you like simple and easy recipes like these, Go ahead and follow me, subscribe to my channel, follow for more recipes like these, and until the next time we feast, peace.